Okay, so does anyone still remember me? I released my game on Steam on January, and since then I started working on my next project. A Fears to Fathom-like horror game, containing 2 unique horror stories. I finished the first story a few months ago, and released it as a demo on itch.io and on Steam. Wishlist the game, by the way. So, in the latest devlog, I said that I will start working on the second story. I mean the adaptation of it, as the story was already written by me a few years ago. The truth is that I haven't really made all that much progress. I'm still a university student, so I had to get an internship, which turned into a full-time job. I'm currently making a web app for a company, using React for the front end and Laravel for the back end. It's amazing, but it meant that I didn't really have time to work on the game this summer. I also had a few more projects. I'll make a video on them too if I make some progress, because they're still pretty basic. Also, see this text in Godot? Yeah, that was my GPU and NVIDIA GTX 750 Ti. I had a shit computer which made game development harder. But I recently built a new PC and it's so much better with 32 gigabytes of RAM, an NVMe SSD, a 10-core processor, and this beautiful Intel Arc B580. Just look at it, it runs Silent Hill 2 in full HD high settings with 60 FPS. So yeah, let's see how does this second chapter look. You control a kid, and your first objective is to go to school. Fuck, I'll have to do the same in a few weeks. Anyway, we meet Greg, our classmate. We walk through the scary forest, and then we arrive to our destination. As it turns out, we're late, so the teacher punishes us. Greg has to help the janitor, and we have to stay after class to clean up these footprints. Playing it again after a few months, it seems pretty boring. But that's because the interesting part starts now. First, we walk back home. Look at these light effects. Finally, I can look at them without my GPU dying. So, we arrive home, and then nothing happens because that's all the progress I've made since the last video. Yep, it's not much, and honestly, I don't think the game will be released this year. I just wanted to make this video as a sign of life. I'm still here. I'm still making games and videos, just not as often as before. I'll try to do something about it. Until then, subscribe and wishlist my game on Steam.